Coming up in this episode, we finally leave the city of Suva after 20 days and head west to new adventures.
Really worried.
Made some custard.
So proud, aren't you, at this?
Yeah.
I made this from powder,
Yeah.
not from a can.
It took me an hour to make it.
No, I didn't.
Good morning all. Leaving Suva today for a sail west. It's going to be our first sail in 20 days we've been here.
Yeah, too long.
Too long. Exciting stuff, hey look. Exciting stuff. Good morning all. Today is July 2nd, 2024. And we're leaving Suva today, the capital of Fiji. We've been here for quite some time carrying out a small refit to Atlas. But today we're moving on. We're going west. We're actually going to Pacific Harbour, which is all the way down here. We think. Just in there. It's 25.6 miles away. Quick route I'll show you. Just out of Suva Harbour, dodging all the wrecks, out through the reef, and then just make our way to the southwest. Just being careful of all the reef, not to getting too close to the sides. Through here, through this passage, and then up into this part of the reef, and up into here. It's meant to be sand and mud there. It'll be leaving soon. We've got all daylight to get here. We've got to keep an eye on the charts around here because there's so many uncharted, dangerous areas of reef. Wind today is going to be basically from behind us, easterlies anything from 10 to 15 knots.
Got the main up. There's not a breath of wind. It's so still. Worried. There's no wind. Really worried. There's no wind at all. It should be an easterly. I just said to Adam, we may have to fly for the very first time the Dragon. That is our brand new spinnaker. We haven't even seen that yet. Flying that actually.
There's definitely wind coming out there. I can see it. You can see the white horses on the sea. All this slop from the wind. So very soon, Luke. Very soon.
The wind has picked up. We've got 11 knots, and it is absolutely wonderful. We just pulled the Genoa out on the port side, bringing it in on the winch, and the top of the winch has come off. So have a look at that now. Oh god. That's fixed. I don't know why it come off. Maybe this was the plastic thing on top was loose.
Just made a turn, heading downwind now to our destination where we got to turn off to starboard to go up into the reef. So maybe about an hour and a half on this tack. dead downwind, and it's really flat. It's lovely, really nice. Yeah, if all sailing could be like this. No, but then it'd be boring, wouldn't it? It'd be boring for the sailor and the viewer. If all sailing was just downwind sailing, you've got to have a bit of storm weather and spice, a bit of drama.
I want to go to 40 knots.
Everyone loves a bit of drama. Again.
No, because we've been to 40 knots. It sounds crazy, but we've been to 40 knots, but it was 6 hours. I want to go to 40 knots for 24 hours running down with it.
That would be extreme, wouldn't it?
Because, not for the viewers or anything, because I want to experience it. It'll be terrifying, but I want to experience it. I want to say, yes, I've been to 40 knots. Or 45 knots.
50 knots.
No. Okay, 50 knots going down with the wind for 24 hours. It'd be absolutely terrifying.
A low pressure system passes over.
Yeah, you would hate it, but what an experience to say.
Yeah.
I've been through that. I would like the challenge of it. It sounds crazy, but it sounds silly, doesn't it?
At the time, you'd be praying that, you know, you don't want to be there, but after you did it, you'd be like, I'm glad I experienced that. I know what it's like
Yeah.
to be so vulnerable out there in the middle of the sea in bad weather in a small boat.
We've been lucky.
Yeah, we have been lucky.
We've had 30 knots a lot. But
Yeah. We go out and seek 30 knots.
it would take
Sailing in it. It's fun.
been in 40 knots, but we just hid downstairs. It was in the middle of the night, we couldn't see anything, so it was terrifying.
Right.
Just got the genoa off the pole on the port side. We're just going on main alone now. We're nervous again because there's a reef cut. Red and green buoy, isn't there? I just can't see any green buoys. And there was a red and green buoy just over there, and we could see that one very clearly. And the one ahead, there should be over here somewhere. I can't see any. Oh, a little bit worried and suspicious. I can see reef there. That must be the reef there. Must be the green area.
Big open patch of sea there, off in the green there. There should be a red over there, but it's gone.
Yeah. And the green is half fallen over.
You know, really, coming into a reef system, you should have the sun behind you. And you can see reef, but it's right in front of us and it's quite windy, so yeah, it's difficult.
We run aground, we're knackered, don't we?
Yeah, we're not going to run aground. It's 40 metres of water there, it's plenty.
So they say.
Yeah, so they say. Just come up on the bows to have a look. See if I can spot any low water. Looks pretty clear to me.
99.
Reef over there.
Well, anchorage is just over there with the thing, but it's too exposed. So we're going to go over there in the top corner, but it's a bit much for the engine to motor into. So we're just going to tack now and see what kind of angle we get. Made it tack. Angle's rubbish. I'm going to put this up, because things getting wet. Okay. Ready? Yeah. Ready. Okay, let go. Yeah. Okay, it's over. Should do us nice.
Yeah, I'll take us up into the bay now, I will.
Yeah, take us within the half mile, get the engine going, do the motor along the coast.
Yeah. It's a bit awkward tacking with the inner stay in the way, isn't it?
it is.
Yeah, we're gonna head up into the corner of the bay there because the wind's coming from the east and it's just too bumpy in here. Get some protection up there. 2.4 mile.
I think the bay is that building over there on the beach. I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
It should be nice and sheltered over there. You may have noticed we got a new winch. We met a salvage guy in Suva, and he was selling these winches for 20 Fijian dollars. That's about £7, and they're locking ones as well. So we bought one for here, and we got one on the mast, which is locked in the mast. Absolute bargain. It's a bit sad that he goes out and he dives on sunken sailboats, unfortunately, and he retrieves all the gear off them and then sells it on land. So he pulls it off, and it is very sad. That's how many sailboats run aground here in Fiji. That's how dangerous it actually is.
Just filled the jib. Gonna go on the motor now and creep our way in because we want to get to the sand patch in there, around 5-6 meters if we can. S there for sand. Made some bananas and custard after tea. Made some custard.
I'm so proud, aren't you, at this?
Yeah.
I made this from powder,
Yeah.
not from a can.
It took me an hour to make it.
No, I didn't. Look at that, beautiful. Oh, beautiful.
Looks good, doesn't it? There's a lot of custard in here.
I wonder what it tastes like. He's made this before. Last time it came out really plain.
Really lumpy, wasn't it, as well?
Oh, lovely lumpy. Oops, I'm seamed up.
That's good custard, Luke. Good custard.
It's like going back in time. I'm waiting for this custard tasting.
Yeah, delicious. What do you want to say?
Do it!
Lily ponds.
Just got off the boat today, and tomorrow we're going to sail on, and we just come across this place. It's an art cultural centre.
It's got lily ponds.
Damn nearly. Yeah, lily ponds are, yes. They just don't just happen in Britain, you know. Every time I get the camera, I just yawn and stuff. It's not that boring, is it? Is it?
I think so, it's only lily ponds. Good evening all, it's Wednesday, July 3rd, 2024. And if you hear that a noise in the background, that's Luke actually doing the washing outside.
Yeah.
Washing clothes in the bucket. Tomorrow we are off again. We're heading west down the main island in Fiji here. The main island is Viti Levu. I think the plan is just to head generally west down the coast and stop somewhere during the day. We're going to be leaving very early in the morning, first light, and we got 12 hours of daylight to get somewhere. The first anchorage we pop into tomorrow is 40 miles away, which is just in there, but as you can see it's a bit open to the south in there. The second one is 45 miles away, just into this reef cut. Looks a bit better, but ideally if we can get 55 miles we can get up into here through this reef cut and then up into that bay there. Give us great protection because the wind is east pretty much all day tomorrow. anything 15 to 20 knots, so good ideal protection in there. Anywhere along here we're going to be subject to swell, southerly swell. So this is where we are at the moment in Pacific Harbour. Basically tomorrow morning we'll just come out of here, follow our line. We tacked our way in here just yesterday, follow our way out the way we came in through the reef cut there. We didn't see any more than 22 meters of low water there. We'll come in the way we went in, and we'll carry on then through the boat passage, and then carry on west and just see how far we can get. Someone has come in through here during the hours of darkness and said it's fine, it's charted, it's plenty of water, but still we don't want to go through there at night, so we'll see how we get on tomorrow with the passage. Beautiful morning, it really is.
Winds are really low. Looking along at 4.5 now.
Yeah, really nice.
Beautiful.
Be a good day's sail. Should have put banana skins in the sea.
What?
There's plastic in them.
Don't. Can't put that in there now.
Of course you can.
Probably wax on the thing.
Could be, couldn't it? Could be sprayed with the chemical.
Who knows, isn't it?
A new solar panel.
You don't
Fine
know.
job.
Well, we don't know yet because we haven't any bloody sun. We got sun this morning. We went in the engine, so it's pointless.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to put the kettle on now, have a coffee.
Go to sleep.
Yeah, have a little rest. And I'm going to make a new fishing lure for today to put out. Maybe we can get ourselves a tuna or a mahi today. Delicious.
I'm going to do a video for Mum.
Join us next week to see if we can make it to a safe anchorage in the race against the setting sun.
Bring you the dragon. Okay. Okay.
Coming up in this episode, we finally leave the city. Coming up in this episode, we finally.
You can't even speak.
Coming up in this episode, we finally. Finally.
If you enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to give us a like, subscribe, and share because it really does help us out. And
Huge thank you to all our incredible club members on Patreon for making this adventure possible.